This year has been the year of experimentation and adapting, and I'm so excited to bring you this two-part series where I will be breaking down everything I've been experimenting with and doing this year when it comes to social media, when it comes to email marketing, and then just general business strategies as well. So part one, this video is going to be all about different social media experiments that I've been doing and strategies that I've been trying since the beginning of the year. If you've been following my videos for a while or have worked with me in any capacity, you probably have heard me talk about the importance of focus, of staying focused on one or two strategies or one or two platforms. And it's so much easier to build momentum when you are focused in that way. And so as I'm explaining some of these things, you'll see that I said it's still focused on social media and email marketing because those are still the two marketing strategies that I am focused on in my own business. However, there are things that I've added to those different strategies to experiment and play around and just see what will land with my audience. When you are in a phase of trying to figure out what works for you, staying focused for 30, 60, 90 days is going to be crucial so that you have the data to go back to and look and see, did this actually work? Is there something that I can pivot and optimize and change? A lot of the times, it's not that something isn't working, it's just that you haven't optimized or adapted yet. And so many of us will post for a month on social media and think, well, that didn't work. When in reality, you are just getting started and now you have those 30 days of data to look at and optimize what you're doing. It's very rarely a fail, it's just a time for experimenting. So that is why I want to share with you what I'm changing up in my own strategy. In the beginning of this year, I filmed a video about my 2025 Instagram strategy, and I've been sticking to it and experimenting with these different things. So if you want to watch that original video, I will link it for you above or in the description for you to check out after this one. Alrighty, so let's dive straight in. The very first thing that I've experimented more with is my post types. So previously, Reels were my strongest post type. I would post a Reel, it would get hundreds of thousands of views, if not millions of views. And this was during the time where Reels were newer and Instagram was really pushing out Reels. This isn't to say that they're not. However, they're putting really just as much emphasis on carousels, and we're seeing static images being able to get just as many shares and saves as a Reel now. And so I'm seeing a flip where actually my static images and my carousels are performing better than my Reels. So rather than continuing to post a bunch of Reels, I've been changing up my strategy to focus more on images that I'm seeing my audience interact more with. They're sending it to their friends, they're saving it to come back to later. But that being said, because my Reels performance hasn't been quite as strong, I've been experimenting with different types of Reels that I haven't done before or that I haven't done in years. So for example, I've been showing up on camera more. It's been something that I've wanted to get more into. On my author page, I really don't show my face all that often, but with some of the research that I've already shared with you on this channel about personal brands and how it's so important to show up, I've been wanting to do that more and more. So I've been getting on camera more, reading my poems out loud, giving inspirational kind of pep talks in my content, and experimenting just because I figure why not when things are a little bit lower for me right now anyway. The next thing that I've been doing is recurring series or the same types of posts that I repeat every so often. So for example, on my Marketing by Shelby account, we've been doing an affirmation every single Sunday to get you inspired for the week and myself, to be honest. So I give you a little affirmation about marketing, about getting visible, about being creative to reach my target audience. And those have been performing pretty well. I did see a stronger performance in the first 3 or 4 when they were newer. And now that I've been posting them for a while, I think it's something that people have come to find. But I do think we need to change up the format of them because they're getting a little bit stale, I think. But that has been working really well. And in the last few months on my author page, every new month, I've been sharing a Hello June, Hello July type of post with some inspiration or affirmations for that month as well. These two things fit in really well with my brand and my content pillars. So they might not work exactly for you, but thinking of something that you can repeat or kind of start to be known for maybe once a month or once a week that you post as well can be really handy. The next thing falls in line with storytelling, which I teach passionately because it's so important, as well as the personal brand and trust building that I've been talking about and preaching what feels like this whole year. So a couple things I've been doing are storytelling more in carousels and allowing people to swipe through and read the story with some different supporting images, as well as video in carousels, because we can now post actual video content in our carousels and not have it post as a reel. It still posts as a engaging post that people can swipe through, which I really like. So that's something that I've been experimenting with. And then I've also been experimenting with sharing things that I might typically share in my stories on my feed instead, because we're seeing again that people are looking for that authentic, behind the scenes, more raw content instead of the super filtered, perfect content. And so with carousels, they're very behind the scenes, casual. I'm just adding text within Instagram or within Canva. And for example, I told a story that I normally would have kept to my Instagram stories that, disappear in 24 hours, where I went to this author event. And instead, I decided to post it on my feed, and it was one of my top performing posts for that month. People really resonated with that story. Next up is that I've been experimenting with more free resources and ManyChat keywords to get my audience to either my email list or getting them to comment more on my posts to boost my visibility. I've been using ManyChat for well over a year now. It feels like even longer. But this year, I've tried to use it even more strategically than just getting people to comment a word and go to my email list. So for example, we've been using it to revitalize some of my older YouTube videos where I'll do a post about what the YouTube video topic was about and encourage people to comment a word, where we'll send them this free training. And so they comment the word, they get linked to the free YouTube video. They don't even have to sign up for anything. They don't have to give me their email address. And so it's very accessible to them, and it's helping to boost my YouTube channel views as well. I've also done this for my author page, where I've created some quick and easy free resources, and people have commented to get those free resources. So an example of that is we created phone wallpaper and desktop wallpapers with some of my poems on them and pretty imagery, and people could comment to get those free wallpapers to use on their own. We also did a habit tracker because I'm all about mental health and self-love and personal growth, and so we had people comment to get their free spreadsheet habit tracker as well. So I've just been experimenting with getting people to take action and get used to commenting a word on my posts to get something for free and something fun and something that shows that following me is valuable. And then some of those things do lead to my email list as well. And speaking of freebies, I have a few different free marketing resources currently available if you're interested. I will leave the link in the description of this video, or you can head to marketingbyshelby.com/freebie and get your hands on some free helpful marketing resources, which will also put you on my email list for marketing tips every Marketing Monday. Which brings me to the next thing that I experimented with that I've been wanting to experiment with for years, and that is doing kind of a week of activities around my birthday. Now, obviously you can do this any time of year, but I like the idea of like a birthday week celebration. And so I wanted it to be really fun, something that would get my audience engaged and something that would help grow my email list as well. So I did this in two different ways, where I focused on social media and email marketing for this. So I'm going to break down the social media side in this video of birthday week. And then in the next video, where I break down some of the new business strategies and email marketing strategies that I've been trying, I will share with you how we did birthday week for my email list as well, because that one was pretty interesting and led to a lot of market research. So for my birthday week now, I probably should have given this disclaimer at the very beginning if you're new to me, but I have two different brands. So I have my author brand and separate social media channels for that. And then I also have this brand, Marketing by Shelby, where I teach marketing to creatives. And so I did a birthday celebration for both brands this year, which was really fun. All right, so let's break down birthday week. So on my author page for birthday week, I did a giveaway to help grow my email list and also get people engaged on social media. So with this post, I did a carousel, I believe, announcing that I was doing a giveaway and giving away a stack of signed personalized books to one winner. And in order to win, they had to follow me. I think they had to like the post and then comment a word so that I could send them a link to finish applying for the giveaway. And I didn't share exactly what that meant, like what they had to do, but I did say that I would be announcing the winner on my email list. So when someone entered the giveaway and commented, they were sent a link to subscribe to my email list through their DMs. And that was through ManyChat. I will have that linked in the description below if you're interested in checking it out. I have been using ManyChat for over a year now and I really enjoy it. So I will definitely link that for you if you're interested. And so I think we got almost 100 new email subscribers just from that one post, which was really great. And then I announced the winner in my email list. And then for birthday week on Marketing by Shelby, I did a few more things that lasted throughout the week. So the first thing I did was give away a content audit. So I knew that that would be an interesting prize that I had never given away before and the people would be interested in because it's like a personalized prize. And so they had to follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which did help me grow my YouTube channel subscribers as well. I ended up hitting 10,000 on my birthday. And I think it was in part due to this giveaway that I did. So that got people really excited and knowing that there was more coming because I led the week with that and let people know in the caption that there was more things to come. Another thing that I did was a marketing scavenger hunt. So we created a few free resources and hid them in different areas on social media and encouraged people to find all three. So one of them was just a post on Threads that I linked to the free resource. The other one was hidden in the description of a recent YouTube video. And the third one was in my Instagram stories. So the catch was that one disappeared in 24 hours. I took the other ones down shortly after that. So people really only had a little over a day to find each of these three free resources. And so it was also encouraging them to go check out my recent content, check out my other platforms and follow me on those other platforms. And it was just a fun, like in good faith type of activity to give my audience free resources. And that one was a lot of fun. I got many messages and comments from people saying like, I found all three, or, oh my gosh, I found two, like, where is the third one? And I would give them little hints. And so it was really fun and unique and something that I definitely would recommend that you try for yourself as well. This could also be like coupon codes or things like that as well. All right. And then another thing that we did for birthday week was a birthday sale. And I'm going to get into more of the details of what we did for this birthday sale in my next video because I'll be breaking down the exact email marketing strategy behind it, the market research strategy behind it, and sharing the results of that along with some other email marketing strategies that we've been trying lately. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that one. And I hope you enjoyed this breakdown of different things I've been experimenting with and trying. And I hope that it has inspired you to try some new things yourself as well. Thank you so much for watching. I will leave you with this recommended video next, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.